There is a fragrance that I actually really like, one that a lot of people say they don't care for, but personally I think they're wrong. And the reason I don't have a full bottle of it is because of its price. I don't know that I want to pay that price, but then I got an email with a promo code saving 40% on the fragrance. So I thought, why not? You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, you know what fragrance we're talking about, or at least the brand. It is this right here. This is Date for Men by Fragrance One, which is Jeremy Fragrance's fragrance brand. Now, if I'm gonna be totally honest, I've seen a lot of bad reviews that Jeremy Fragrance's Curate company, they don't ship well, you don't get the fragrances on time, you never get them, you lose all your money. I bought this on, I wanna say a Thursday. Friday they didn't ship it, Saturday they didn't ship it, Sunday they didn't ship it, Monday they shipped it. So again, that's actually really normal for a fragrance to take that long. But then I thought, okay, well now it's gonna be late getting here. No, I got it on Friday. So, I don't know. Now, I own a 10 ml of the original formulation of Date for Men. That's why, again, love this fragrance. Love it, but I don't wear it that often because I don't want to use it up, because I love it. Let's see if the new version is exactly the same as the old version. Let's do this. We must find out, does it smell the same? So here is the presentation. Okay, moment of truth. I actually have a 50 ml of unisex. So hopefully this looks the same. It does. Well, someone asked me what I think my favorite fragrance bottle design is. This makes the list. I like the simplicity. Now I will say Date for Men seems to be off center. It seems to be crooked. You know, to me, that just makes it quirky. All right, I am not going to use the box. Again, inside, just standard box. Nothing special. I'm gonna use fragrance strips and we're gonna spray each one on each strip and see what they smell like. Hopefully, these be the same. That is my hope. Okay. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, one spray on the strip and then let's get OG original Date for Men. One spray, on the strip. Okay. Original, or sorry, current version. Why am I using strips? I don't even have a fragrance on. I gotta say they smell different. They don't smell like, oh my gosh, different. You know, sometimes you get a fragrance, you're like, it doesn't even smell similar. No, there is a slight difference. There is like almost like a sweet tart scent in the original. A little bit of a punchiness that you don't get in the current version. Current version, if I'm honest, smells smoother. It smells a little bit more refined. I feel like I just wasted a spray. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. To heck with the strip. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I love it. I actually do love this fragrance. That is a good atomizer. They up their atomizer. I don't know. I see some people say this is not worth it, it's not a good fragrance. I don't get why they say that. I actually personally really like Date for Men. There's just something about it. There's like, if I remember correctly, there's oud in it. I haven't actually looked up the notes in a long time. It has this kind of, that classy edge from back in like say 80s, 90s. If you just smelled a fresh fragrance, something that someone just stood out and you're like, man, that is a classy gentleman. But then it has like a little undertone of like oud in there. That's what it reminds me of. I actually really like it. Quite a bit. The new one has a little bit more like a bubblegum sweet little bit to it, kind of like more like an Invictus style fragrance. Like this one has more that polo blue, you know, fresh fragrance with oud in it. This one smells a little bit more. Is that Ultramol? One sec. Looks like I do need a third strip. I'm a little nervous that, no, it doesn't smell anything like unisex. Yeah, so it does have like a hint of unisex in it. It almost feels like they took OG Date for Men and unisex, and they went like 30% unisex, 70% Date for Men. Because it has a little bit more sweetness to it, a little bit more punchiness. If I'm gonna be totally honest, a little more mass appealing. It doesn't have as, stinky is the wrong word, because this isn't a dark animalic oud. This is more of like your sweet Tom Ford oud. A slight darkness to that oud, which makes it stand out, makes it unique, let's say. This one, there's like sweetness on top of it, which is masking the oud, so I'm not really getting the oud. Now, as it dries down, will the oud pop out? Hopefully, because the oud is what I actually really liked about Date for Men. I really enjoyed that unique scent that took an oud fragrance and made it different. Really liked it. This one just smells sweet. All right, future me here. I'm editing the video, and I just thought I'd give you an update. I wore Date for Men twice. The first time I wore it, compliment almost immediately. Second time, it was just me, myself, and the fragrance, so I stayed in and wore it. It's gorgeous. Yes, the oud doesn't hit as hard as the old version did, but I would say it's more versatile. It's more wearable, and it smells like a better fragrance. So I would say the current version, it's worth checking out, especially, I mean, I got a discount, it was $81. So I don't know, we'll see. Did they change it and we don't have the same formulation? I'm hoping not, because like, again, I'm really hoping I got a banger for like $81. On a strip, it smells way closer. Yeah, this, see, even this, it's got that oud scent I'm not getting. Oh, we will see. Either way, it's a good fragrance. I like it. It just smells different. We'll see. Follow up, hopefully in the near future. I said follow up in the near future, and as I stood up to leave, I smelled it again. And the oud is coming through. So the oud is there. I'm getting that oud, it's starting to come through. So fingers crossed, they took Date for Men, made it a little bit sweeter, a little bit more Invictus-y sweet, but kept that oud punch in there. And once it dries down, we're gold. Oh, it's developing really nice. Ooh, I'm hopeful.